Prahlad, there is a story of Prahlad. Prahlad was a boy born in the family of the demonic nature people. It's called Kamsa was the. And he said that the son was born, but he was from the birth he is dedicated to Krishna, the lover of God. And it is called the Daitya Kul. Daitya is what? Daitya is demon. Demon means demoniac nature. Those who think that body is everything, money is everything, enjoyment is everything, nothing to think about beyond. So those types of things. So that was he was born, but he was born from childhood. He was intoxicated in God. He used to say, and with all the children of the family, he will sit, he will say, hey brother, life is very short. Let us live, sing the glory of the Lord. And that is a very unusual statement in that type of environment where everyone is so much worldly. And one small boy talking about that, but he is the son of Kangsha, no? Hiranyakashipu, naki Hiranyakashipu. No, Hiranyakashipu, no? Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaka. There are two brothers, right. But he is the son of Hiranyakashipu, who is the brother, elder brother, the king of whole of India that time. So, and he's a small child. My father, why are you doing this? Think of God, that will lead you to freedom. A baby speaking like that. So, out of affection, the father thought that, okay, mere baby does not understand. Crazy guy, born in our family. They will say eat, drink, dance, this, that, kill, mar, and be happy, enjoy your life, forget about the world. This is the teaching. And this boy is saying, why are you doing that, Baba? Please call upon God. The life problem will be solved. And it was talking like that all the time. That created gradually fury. So the boy was growing this way, and his father then gave it to a teacher as the boy was growing. But he didn't relentlessly, he's preaching his own philosophy. Hey, every child he meets, hey, this life is short. And for a small child, instead of playing playful games, he's saying, hey, what is the meaning of life? Life is short. We may die tomorrow. Who knows what will remain? If I die tomorrow, what will happen? And this is creating his own school of friends, as it were. And father thought, my God, it's dangerous. So he specially appointed a teacher. And I will give you high salary. But see, this boy never remembers, never talks about God. I am the Lord. Teach him. I, the Father, Hiranyakashipu, am the Lord of the universe. I can do anything and everything. In my power, everything is there. Wealth, prosperity, everything. So, teach him. And then he taught him. But the boy does not change anyway. But he does the same thing. So one day he was in the lap of father. Father thought that the teacher is teaching good lesson and he has already corrected himself. He failed himself, but he thought that the teacher day and night nurturing will change him. And then one day he was sitting and he said, I say he his own nature, he is saying the same way. He said, who taught you? No one teaches my dad. See, this world is unreal. God is the only thing to be thought about, and everything is vanishing. Today, rich people, tomorrow they become poor. Today, beautiful, tomorrow become ugly. This is today health, tomorrow this. He is like a philosopher talking all this thing. Dad got angry and then scolded. Stop this thing. If I hear again, then he will get punishment. And then it went on, and again give it to the teacher and penalize the teacher. You didn't teach. Are you teaching something opposite? Huh? Am I paying for that reason? I'll kill you then. He is a demon. Demon is demonic mind. But he said, no, sir, I try my best. I do this. Please don't punish me. The child is not transforming. Anger. And that story goes that he has such unflinching faith that he is trying to convert everyone. Then he said, one day, Dad brought the child. We were talking of God. Huh? Where is God? Where is your God? Please come, sit. Where is your God? God is, is God. Where is your God? I don't see God anywhere. Where is your God? The child and got angry and then said, God is everywhere. And then he said, God is everywhere? Okay, this is the pillar. There is a palace pillar is there. And his Ashura means he has physical strength also so much big. So he said, is your God here in the pillar? Yes, it is in the pillar. Then let us see how is your God. I kick it. And so he kicked. And this story says that the pillar broke and out of the pillar came half lion, half man. And furious. And she was just hold that demon, his father, and shredded him to kill him. Because there is so much about the life of this Hiranyakashipu. Is such a ferocious person. He tortures anyone who talks about God. So the whole country is terrified because of that. They cannot take the name of the Lord or anything.
But he himself did a lot of austerity and got the boon.
That's a background. I am not going to that. Of course, they got. Otherwise, how they get the power? To get some power, you have to do some action, no? So it is spiritual power, it is a miraculous power, or such a tremendous power. Or Ravana did that tremendous austerity. That's why he became so powerful.
Is that the end of the story though?
No. Okay. She digressed it. So
it's a happy ending.
No. There is a happy ending. Then he killed him, and he was such a Ashura. He did austerities, and he got the boon from all gods and goddesses. That no one will be able to kill me, either in the ground, or in the space. So he got such boon that no one can kill me in the ground. So you have to kill me, someone you pull down in the ground and kill it. No? Or you are standing, you can. No. Neither ground nor in the space above. And no man. No God.
He said the series. He said that no one should kill me. Then the kid said that.
No.
The father,
when his father first.
The father didn't get killed.
No.
Got a boon that he cannot be killed either
said
on
no.
ground or on the sky, nor by man, nor by God, nor anything.
He said that I want to be immortal. Then he said that that's not possible. I cannot. God said that I cannot give you that boon. Then he said that okay, give me the boon that I will not be killed on the ground, in the space, not by man, not by animal, not by weapon, nor in bare hand, not in the daytime, not in the evening time. And then God said that okay, that will happen. Then this Hiranyakashipu, when he came to kill,
that's why this story came, because he earned that. He was doing such austerity. God became very shaky. My God, he's saying, if you don't give the boon, I will die. And he was fasting and repeating the name and not eating anything. And he got then, who is God? I forgot. Who is God? Brahma.
Yeah.
Our Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara, three Trinity, they give boons to right and left. Sometimes don't caring whom they are giving boons. And when they start trouble, then the Lord Vishnu has to protect. No? So he comes in the rescue. Anyhow, then this condition, he cannot be killed anyway, and he's hating God in every aspect, and the entire country is being tortured because of his attitude. And now God will have to appear and kill him. How to kill him? Destroy him. So not in the ground, not in the air. So put it on his thigh, lap, and then no weapon. He has big elephant, lion, big claws are there, and half man. It is neither animal, neither man. It is neither God, neither demon. So all those, and it happened that it is in the evening, neither morning, neither night. So all these conditions
And
are
they
there.
also had a condition neither inside nor outside. So he killed
Yeah,
him
so in the
at
threshold
the
Edge.
juncture
Juncture.
where the door is.
Yeah.
So it was neither inside the house nor outside the palace.
So these are
Clever.
they are clever. So these are the ideas. And this father, this talk was given. The Prahlada is telling this story. That's what we just read the other day.
Wait, but then the little boy watched his dad being killed
Yeah,
by this
but he was praising.
monster thing.
Yes, then what happened? He was praising. He was praising, oh Lord, because this is a divine entity. But to kill a demon, you need to take a demonic form, no? So he was praising, oh Lord, please, please. And he was so, after killing him, he was going to destroy other things, as it were. Then the Prahlada prayed and said, oh Lord, please specify your purpose is done. You appeared to destroy the evil and to establish the truth. That is done. And then he became very cool down and they started becoming a normal and with love and affection licking the boy. He's a god, but he has to function like a demon to kill this demon. Anyhow, so this, but my story is that Prahlada, this child, he's teaching his father this word. As I am telling that the child is telling his dad, oh dad, life's goal is to be holy, life's goal is to think of God. And who is Sadhu? This is the last period. O King of Asura. He's telling his dad in the book.
Page 100.
Page 100 in the top, 44. O King of Asuras, the right path of spiritual regeneration for men who are distracted in mind by continued involvement in the worldly affairs, which is so fleeting and full of fears. What is the path? Is to devote themselves to the service of Hari, the Lord, taking themselves to a forest or a place away from their homes, which have imprisoned them as in a dry well and lead to the spiritual degradation. That means he is called a sadhu, he is called a holy man, a righteous person, so who is free from distraction. The mind is distracted in the world and worldliness, as his father was. He is thinking of the external world and to conquer that external world with might, physical might. And I am the Lord of the universe. Who God is there anymore? Like your Bible story, Herod. Herod had that, just killing the demons and all the children were being killed one by one. Like, this is the same thing when Krishna was born. Was with Kamsa. Kamsa was doing like that. He heard that there was such divine voice came and it said, you will be killed by his sister. That's a big story. Sister was married to a king, neighboring king, because he was the king. So kingly marriage goes this way, that way. Come here. Come here. There are much more seats. So king was what I was just talking about? Kamsa. The Kamsa was the same way. He was very jealous about God. He does not tolerate God. God, I am the Lord of the universe. And because of his arrogance and things, God is to appear to destroy the demon. But when he was married, his sister was married to the neighboring one king. He is the father of Krishna. And the mother is the sister. Devaki is the mother and Vasudeva is the father. Vasudeva, yeah. Vasudev. I don't correct so much. True, you are correct. I appreciate that. It is Vasudev, not Vasudev. Vasudev is the son. Vasudev is the father. Anyhow, so Vasudeva. And then when he was so enthusiastic too that his sister is being married to a neighboring king and loves the sister so dearly. So he was riding the chariot himself. And asked the driver to get out. He became the chariot of his sister and brother-in-law sitting in the chariot, and he is driving. He became the driver out of enthusiasm. And what happened? He was driving back after marriage, and there is a divine voice came. Oh, Kangsha, huh? You are with joy carrying this couple. The eighth son born out of them will kill you. Out of the blue, that message came. The eighth child born of this couple will kill you. He said, what? Is it so? So she got so furious for his own sister. He then stopped the chariot and started to immediately take the sword and to kill the sister. Demons behavior, don't expect very sophisticated, humble people's behavior. And then he said that, and then Vasudev, the would-be father of Krishna, was very pious. He said, okay, stop, don't do that. It's your sister. You are being a king, powerful king, and you are touching a woman and trying to kill? What type of thing? Don't stop it. No, she will give birth to the child and I will kill me. No, I promise you, if the child is born, I will hand over to you. Okay? I promise you. And then just don't kill your sister. Anyhow, his rage came down, and then she was left. But he came. He was coming, driving back again. And then, but he didn't believe. Eighth child, when it will be born, whether he will give me, or eighth child being born, I will not know. And then, so imprisoned them both. After marriage, they put them into jail. And then they were going. Suddenly one day, the first child was born. And he got a message.
You should put them in separate jails, right?
Not to have their children. But Krishna will not be born then. So anyhow.
Back then you can get child by just doing austerity.
They can, the yogic power you can do that. Anyhow, actually it happened like that. Krishna's birth is called Immaculate Birth. How it happened.
Like Jesus.
Yeah, like Jesus, like Ramakrishna's. In this book, you will find the description. Bhagavad, there is a description how it happened. Anyhow, so he was born, and now the first child came. The dad came and offered, this is the first child. Before just coming, he heard a message. That he thought the first child, okay, it's no use. Why shall I kill this innocent child? A sense came in his mind. Do you kill this innocent baby? So, seeing very compassionate, he felt very compassionate. And then suddenly he heard another voice message. You do not know. Have you heard the right thing? The voice was eighth. Now Narada came in. Narada is called a sage, but he creates trouble everywhere. He came, come, so that I can see the faces. And back seat. No, you go. Move this side so that I can see the faces. All the faces. Your face I also want to see. Move another way. Another step. Yeah, so that I will see everyone. See? So, the first, when he was going to just release the child, and then Narada came. Narada said, create trouble, of course for the good of the humanity. They said, because already Kangsha is doing such heinous sin, so it should mature to its extremes. Then God comes to kill. No, that's why bad people do all things. Cheat people, this, that, and everything. There comes a point of climax when God comes to destroy that. So that was the reason. He said, hey, did you hear exactly the eighth child or the first child? What does it?
He also said that counting is from the beginning to eight or from the end to
Oh, that is a more argument. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 this side, or he has said last to this 8, 7, 6, 7, 8. This side becomes 1, or this side becomes 1. You do not know. Huh? This voice, what did he mean? You don't understand that. And then he got it. Oh, is it? Oh, then this boy, maybe the 8, who knows? So he didn't leave any chance. So dashed the child and killed the baby. That's a pathetic scene for Basudev, that king who was imprisoned, and mother Devaki. Like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the children are born. Then the 7th child was born, and he was not a boy, he was a girl. And then he thought that let it be girl, who knows? God may play trick with. Gods are all bad people. They may play trick by using some terminology. 8th child. Child means daughter or son, who knows? It may be him, she may kill me. So she didn't try to get out of it. So that was not Shankarsan. It is anyhow. I'm not going to too much story there. Anyhow,
I had another version.
Another version I know.
Okay,
It's called Sankarshan.
Yeah.
I am
Don't
not
have to
saying.
go there.
Another time my class will go away. I don't want to go to story. Already half an hour gone. So anyhow, skipping some part of it, and then exchange was done. That's a different issue. Sankarshan by spiritual power. One child was born here, another girl, and exchange like that. God's play also tricky. And then, but when she wanted to hit and dash her on the ground and kill like the other children, and that girl slipped from the fingers of the demon, and she flew in the sky. And that's also dangerous. She could not have said anything, that was okay. She said, hey, then you are trying to kill me, who has born, he who is born to kill you, he is growing in the Gokula. Meaning, there is a village, there is a river which separates this part of Vrindavan, and that part is called, that's the Gokul, and this is the other side, Mathura. Mathura this side, even now you go, Mathura town is this side, there is a river flowing, on that side is the Vrindavan or Gokul. Anyhow, so, but now, then the son this is the 8th child. 8th child is born somewhere else. Huh? Then he ordered that kill. Who is born? How many days? This 8, 10 days or onward, all children should be killed in this. All Mathura, all children were one by one. Go and kill them. And also, that's another territory on the other side of the river. That was the territory, another king is the boss there. So he sent his demons who can take their form differently. And to kill where Krishna is born, find out that boy. And he tried to someone found Krishna in which house. And then there are different stories that different demons were sent. One came as feeding the baby, came like a lady, like a motherly, affectionate lady appeared. Aha, Krishna, I love you. But he's in disguise, he's a demon. And then she wanted to feed the breastfeeding for him. And then by that time, it was full of poison. So that baby will die. But it is miracle of Krishna. That is the miracle story. That Krishna killed everyone, all these demons. And when they died, he found, oh my God, one demonic body, big, huge. And how this child is playing as if nothing has happened. Anyhow, so these are different stories of Krishna. And this Krishna was growing. And what I wanted to say that in the prison when Krishna was born, actually, that time he had a vision. And Vasudev, the father, in Bhagavat has a beautiful description. He saw an effulgent appearance of the Lord with 4 arms, Shankha, Chakra. Shankha is the conch shell, Chakra is the disc, chakra, gada, a mace, and padma is a lotus in 4 arms. The divine Narayana who we are reading, he appeared in the jail itself and then get the vision. And then his father started praising him in the wonderful language in the Bhagavad. You are the Lord of the universe, you are Satchidananda, absolute. You have born for the good of the humanity. Please, please, I cannot take this your divine form. Again, seeing that divine form, he was overwhelmed. And then he prayed to be come down. And then he placed, it is said, he placed this Krishna in the heart of Devaki. And mother then had the vision and experience. And mother then prayed again. Mother's prayer is also a beautiful prayer in the Bhagavad. And then the exchange happened. That's another story. So my point is that when God comes, they destroy the demon. And then when they kill, then the peace comes, but it goes through much suffering. So good people always suffer. Why we put this question, why good people suffer? Because they come for a different purpose. One comes to wipe out their own, I'm not talking about gods, like Krishna, Rama, they have no karma of their own, but they come only for the good of us. But we come, we are forced to be born by our own karma, our bad actions, bad thoughts, good thoughts, what has brought us here. So in this life being born, what is the duty of a person? Here Prahlada is describing that the other way, that the right path of spiritual regeneration of men are distracted in mind by continued involvement of the affairs of the world. We pay too much attention to the world and worldliness. No? Being involved there, we don't pay any attention to what is the peace and joy which is within. That divine entity which is in the heart of all of us. And this world is what? So fleeting and full of fears. Everything is changing every split second. But we think it is charming. And what charm? This charming thing of today will lose its charm tomorrow. The glorious thing of today, the beautiful lotus, beautiful flower, which is very shining and attractive. Look, after 2 days, it's dried out. Youth of today, you become old tomorrow. So what is the thing you think that is permanent? So the boy is teaching his father this type of message. And what is the purpose then? Is to devote themselves to the service of Hari. Taking themselves to a forest. How to devote to in the Lord? How to be connected with the Lord? Go in silence. That's why I call retreat. Nowadays it has become prominently used as retreat. People are going for retreat. Retreat means what? Getting out of the troubles of life or busyness of busy schedule of life. Go in some solitude and then think of God. Pray to God more intensely. So taking themselves to a forest or a place away from the home, from their home, which have imprisoned them as a dry well, in the living in the limited circle of home and worldly minded people, mind is intoxicated into that type of thought. Go into silence, go into solitude, away from your place, then new thought, you can think something new and you can find the meaning and purpose of life. Now today we are reading, those who have the books, please start chanting. 45. Etavaneva lokesmin pungsham dharma parasmita Bhakti yoga bhavati tannamo grahana divi Bhakti yogo bhavati tannamo grahana divi. So, etavaneva lokes mean pungshang. Pungshang means the human being, those people in the world. The scripture enjoys that man's supreme duty. Then what is the duty of a person? This is the condition of the world, which is all fleeting, all changing, every day, every moment, and there is nothing permanent. Then what we should do here? What Yama is, again, is talking the duty. What is the supreme duty of a man? The duty of a man is to consist in cultivating devotion, love for God, love God, love Him who is in your heart, love Him who is the cause of your survival, who is making you survive every day, who is giving you the awareness to see things, to hear, to smell, to touch. Every action, whatever is going on, who is behind you? Why not to have the difference between dead body and this body is what? Very simple. What is the difference? There, my eyes are also there. Some dead body. Their eyes also there. My eye can see. Why not the dead body see? His brain, maybe just he died, still, brain dead. No, then it's called dead. That means brain dead, who is becoming brain dead gradually. But all the cells are not dead at a time. It's happening. But why still he does not recognize anything? Few cells are still alive. So the question is that what should be the duty of a human being? Being born in these circumstances of flittering things of the life, this life itself is so, what you call it, so impermanent. In Indian music, there is Sri Ramakrishna's music is there. That song says that Padmo Patre Jal Jivano Chanchalo Kemone Roecho Bhule Deva Vibhavuri Dako Prano Buri Rajayo Ramakrishna Bole Deva Vibhav. Deva Vibhav means day and night. Call upon the name of Ramakrishna, because they are singing about Rama. You say Christ, you say Rama, you say Krishna, you say Mary, whatever your heart wants. But call upon the divine name day and night. Why you will call? Padmapatrijal. Don't you look? Your life, is there any guarantee that it will stay tomorrow morning? Is there any guarantee this night, before night happens, I will live here? You hear, suddenly the man was walking, dropped. So it is like a Padmapatra. Padmapatra means the lotus. You have seen the lotus pond, and in the lotus, you see, you put some water on the lotus leaf. You see, it is sitting straight as if one drop of water is sitting over there. But little, just wind comes or flickers, and water slows down. So life is like that here. It can get out at any split second. So what is your duty? Call upon God is a holy name. That song also says, and Diva Vibhavuri, Dako Pranahuri. Call upon God with your heart and soul and sincerity, because this life is so futile, so momentary, that it can just drop any moment. So therefore, devotion. So what you have to do? Cultivating devotion in your life. How you will devote? How you will cultivate your devotion? It does not come easily. So you have to hearing and repeating His name. You have to listen or go to an environment where people are talking about love for God, and where they are chanting the name of God. That's why Vaishnava practice is that day and night chant the name of God. And then when you go to the Hare Krishna, there should be someone probably chanting the name of Lord all the time. You go, you can join. You come out, another person goes. So it should be practiced. So first to hear or to go into an environment where this type of repeating the name of the Lord is going on, and you then practice, repeat yourself. So go to an environment where you hear about God, or we are talking about God is also same. So long we are talking about God, see, our mind is free from other thoughts. Is it not? Neither worries, neither anxieties, neither your good, bad, anything. Because we are thinking of God, our mind is lifted in a different level. So after listening, then you instantly think of that divine in your own heart. So take care of yourself by these two processes. Etavane bulokismin pungshan dharma paraha. This is the dharma. This is the highest spiritual discipline. This is the highest dharma in life. In Hinduism we call dharma. Dharma is what? That which holds you. That which holds you. That characters. That characteristic. Loving God, becoming what we call kind, compassionate, practicing spiritual discipline. That is one holds. If someone holds some bad nine characters, he is not holding the real spiritual life. So dharma is that which makes you hold the truth, hold the principles. So tatnama grahonadhivi. Therefore, your purpose of life is to repeat the name of Lord and repeatedly chant the mantra so that you become intoxicated in God. This is the supreme dharma enjoined in the Shastras, namely to offer devotion to the Lord by reciting His name and by like devotional methods. What are the like devotional methods? Yeah, etc. That means Shravanam, Kirtanam, Pada Sevanam. We'll read that those chapters will come afterwards. What is the means to reach this divine state of freedom or love for God? So chant the name of the Lord, read such books, and meditate on the pure aspect of the divine. Try to serve others, try to do good to others. These are the characteristics, and prepare your dharmic life. And by that process, then you can get out of this mystery and ignorance. So, 46. Abhismitam tang paripurnakamam svenaiva lavena samang prashantam vinopasarpatta parang hibalisha swana swalangulena titi tirtati sinnum otitati Bino posarpotam parang hi balishaha swalangulena titarti sindhum. So what is the translation? There is none who surpasses him in greatness and could therefore cause him surprise. He is absorbed in the bliss of his all-comprehending self-capital and seeks satisfaction from nothing external. See, this is slavery. Our slavery is that we want peace and joy from outside. When we ask for something outside, you are beggar. No? Someone can give you, may not give you. I need in money, I go beg outside. I need peace, I think you will give me peace, I go to you. I need little love, I think you will give me love. I need little food, I go to you. So I am becoming a beggar, begging everywhere, not knowing that here is the treasure house of all joy, peace. Everything is here. Beg here, in your own self. See, here also, he's talking of Krishna, switching the idea. It is self, capital self. So, Abhismitam Puripurna Kamang, you can be perfectly fulfilled. You need not have to beg to anyone. You can be self-fulfilled. It is Puripurna Kama. Kama means desire. Kama means our which drags us to the beauty, to good food, to good music, to good anything. of the food of the five senses. Eye is one sense. We always like to see the beauty. Ear always like to hear something sweet. Everyone tells you some sweet words, so you are so happy. If someone says anything which you don't like, then you get mad. Why we get mad? Because we like sweet words, not sour words. Huh? But why you should be a slave of that? Let person say sweet, it is his or her. Sour, it is his and her. Why do you not be that? Oh, we cannot. We are slave. We are slave of our ear. That vibration. All the words are what? Not alphabets, permutation and combination of the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. No. All the words are like that. All is sabda. But we have liking for one sound and disliking for another sound. You are a beggar. We are all beggar. I like this food. I hate this food. It is so sour. I don't like. Oh, it is so sweet. I like. I am a slave of my tongue. I am a slave of my seeing eyes. I like to see it. I don't like to see that. So everywhere I am a beggar, slave. Why you be slave? See the beauty inside. See the joy inside. See the eternal music coming in your heart. Hear that. That is the spirit what devotion can give you. By practicing devotion, you can come back to your own self. And you don't need anybody anywhere. You see all the saints of the world. They don't depend on anybody. They don't need anybody. They're so self-saturated and so peaceful, so contented within themselves. Because how they reach that point? With devotional practice, with love, with compassion, practicing all the spiritual disciplines, repeating the name, meditating on God, the glories of the Lord, thinking of the purity inside. They have achieved that. What a blessing is that. So that's why there is none who surpasses him. That means he is that person, he can H capital. In greatness and could there cause him surprise. Because in the world there is nothing which can disturb the mind or think that, oh, I will have to get anything more. Because they reach the highest. He is absorbed in the bliss of his all-comprehensive self. This self which is within, Vedanta says, you are Atman, you are Satchidananda, you are lacking nothing. You are lacking because you think you are the body. Because body is limited. And body, everything is being caught into the trap of a body. We have imprisoned ourselves. And we think everyone should show mercy upon me. You don't need anyone's mercy because you are that. So he is absorbed in the bliss of his all-comprehending self and seeks satisfaction from nothing external. Then he is unaffected by changes, and he is all peace. That's why we go to the holy people, no? We go to the holy people, they are full of peace. And going to them, even you are disturbed, you go to him, you feel as if you are in peace. No? Swami Sarvadevananda Maharaj, when he was here, many of them used to experience that. He go to him, he's just sitting, he's talking maybe, but you stay some time and come out, you feel little peace. Then not only he is in peace, he can bestow you peace. Not only you can become peace, but you will be giving peace to others. Only seek here what is there. Tap here. He is unaffected by change and he is all in peace. The man who abandons him and seeks shelter in another for overcoming the samsara is silly, like one trying to cross the ocean with the support of a dog's tail. Means which is sinking itself and you are holding the another. The scripture says that. In the Upanishad, there is one Upanishad says that. Plava Evo in the Katha Upanishad. Plava. Plava means there are some float. Weak float. It can float itself. But if you want to hold it, Your weight will take that whole float down to this. He will die and you will also die. You should hold on to something strong. And the strong, the most powerful is the Atman here, or you call God, you call Krishna, you call whatever name you give. No? So another translation of this book. He is a fool who takes shelter in anyone else than the Lord, who is not astonished by his own greatness. We are not astonished by our own greatness. There is so much greatness. Who is void of passion and therefore tranquil. Man who resorts to any one else for refuge wishes to cross the sea by taking hold on the tail of a dog. Therefore, what again this emphasis will go on. 47. Narayana para sarvam, no, sarve. Narayana para sarve na kutaschana vibhyati Swarga apavarga narakeshu opi tullartha darshina. So Narayana parasarve, those whose mind and heart is Narayana, Lord, 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 Lord. Is that? Narayana parasarve na kutaschid vibhati. They don't get frightened for anything in the world. Death comes, suffering comes, or any misery comes, or joy comes. They are not frightened for anything. People come with a sword in hand, they don't care. Yogi, that Pahari Baba, the snake, the venomous snake is coming to bite. He's saying, oh, the Lord has sent his messenger. My God, we will run away before I see the snake there. And the snake is coming, he's sitting quietly and said, oh, God has sent his messenger. How can you keep that peace? Narayana Parasar. Narayana, the snake is Narayana. Nothing can give you any trouble then. And then another verse is there. Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhaktim Udvahatang Ninam Jnana Vairagya Viryanang Neha Kaschit Vyapasraya. So those who have dedicated themselves to Narayana, that is Supreme Lord, are free from every fear. There is no fear for him because God is fearless. That is only reality, only support. And all fear goes away. They view conditions like Swarga. Suppose in many, all religions think of heaven. After death, where do you go? You go to heaven. That's why people do so much austerity in Christianity, in Islam, also in Hinduism. But difference is there. Hindu heaven is temporary. When you do some good work, you go and enjoy the benefit of it. You do some bad karma, go to hell. And after the hellish experience, come back and do good karma again. That's why Hindu God is different. Hindu God is temporary. You did good job, get a praise, high promotion. You get a raise in your job. You are given a lift. And then you did bad karma, you are penalized. Go, punishment. No? But the religion in the Christianity and Islam, when you enter into the hell, gone. No escape. All through the life you will have free hell. And by chance you have done good, you are always will be in the heaven. This is, sometimes it is not very rational. How come? In this life you do how much good karma? You will be eternally in happiness. The small karma will give you so much result. Yeah, it does not. You give in the bank. You take $100, and you will get $1 billion out of that. No, you can take 10%, 1% interest. Now it is giving 0.1, 0.2% interest. But you can get, let you get 100% even. 100% will give you that much, but it is limited. But eternal heaven is not in the Hindu faith. Hindu say, yes, you did good karma, you will enjoy some happiness in the heaven. And you did some bad karma, you suffer for that. And after finishing, you come back and start your journey again from where you are and move. And so that you know who you are, then your journey is over. You need not have to think of anything else. You are that. You have forgotten your identity. So he says that for that person, a devotee of Narayana, who lover of God, forget that. Don't take the name Narayana. Because you may love Christ, I may like Hari, you may like Shiva. Whatever you say, God, simple thing. If you do that, even going to heaven, Swarga, there is no attraction. Naraka, hell, no hell. I live in God consciousness. Where is hell for me? Moksha, liberation, with equal regard. They have no fear for hell, no fear for heaven, because they know I am with God, and God is all love and all joy and all blessings. If I am there, heaven is no heaven, and hell is no hell. I am with God. God all pervaded, God full of peace, God full of joy. So that is the idea of Hinduism. And as they see Lord everywhere and in all condition, because that is, they live with God, meaning they have no fear for any punishment or reward. They don't care for these things. They want to live with God. That's why live with God. Feel the presence of God all the time. Now, those who have loving devotion to the Lord Vasudeva and are therefore endowed with the strength born of the knowledge and this passion have no need to depend on any other being. Here, that is the glory of Vedanta. Don't have to depend on anyone. You, your own effort, try to love God and make it your heart and soul and your experience. And God is not foreign, but we have made him foreign. He is not here. He is somewhere in the heaven. Without him I cannot speak. And I am pushing God back into the heaven. And then say, oh Lord, come. Lord will say, hey, what fool? You are talking. I am giving you the power to talk. I am so close to you. And you are saying, oh Lord, do something. Don't push the Lord there. Bring God here. So this is the concept here given. You live in God. And then you don't fear for the atrocities of life or the happiness. It does not mean anything if you live in that constant association of the divine, the Lord himself. What it matters? You are in joy, you are in wealthy condition, you are in impoverished condition, or after death you are anywhere. Live with God. The main point is love God, live with God. And to be that, remember God, read good books, go to the environment where it stimulates your the spiritual fervor, and be fearless. And that's called freedom. So this book also translates the same. I'm reading another translation only. It says that all those who are developed Narayana, all those, he is a fool who takes shelter in anyone else than the Lord, who is not astonished by his own greatness, who is fully satisfied with all he has, who is unconditioned, who is void of passion, and therefore tranquil. The man who resorts to any one else for refuge wishes to cross the ocean by taking hold of the tail of a dog. Then all those who are devoted to Narayana are not afraid of anyone. They view with equal regard this heaven, Swarga, Naraka, hell, and Moksha, the freedom. That is the. Therefore, to men who are devoted to the Lord, who are strong in their wisdom and indifferent to the worldly attachment, there is nothing else to which they could give their adherence by reason of its excellence. Therefore, what is to be done is this. That is the Prahlado, again, just bringing Prahlado's statement. Prahlada on the need of renunciation. So, love God. Huh? That is the point. Huh? Your time is up. Almost. Just in time. Okay, good then. So, what is the lesson? Today's lesson?
The same lesson that we got yesterday.
Same lesson. That's why spiritual life there is no new lesson. Ramakrishna used to say every day the same as you find in the Gospel of Ramakrishna. And there was his nephew. He was worldly minded. He used to say, Mama, uncle, why do you say same thing every day? Love God, sing, dance in the name of God. Why not say new things every day? New people will come, will get good money. He said, you rascal, you want money? Get out. So, the point is that Joy Thakur. That is the only rare thing in life, to have love for God. You can everything, you can have everything. Unless your heart is pure, unless you are blessed by your good karma of your life, people don't turn towards God. To you, if you know that you are thinking of God, actually you have done something in life. Some good thing have you done. Otherwise, mind will not come. Mind will teach us this world is okay. Why I need God? Why shall I go to God? If I am sick, I go to doctor. I have a good doctor. I have good insurance. One gentleman was saying, I have the best insurance. Everything is covered with that. He is giving good insurance money. Will the doctor save you? Yes, I'll get this doctor and that doctor and the best doctor and this and that. Okay, then what? So, you're relying on doctor. You're relying on your insurance. You're relying on your wisdom. You're relying on your all the top people. Dr. Radhakrishnan, such a great philosopher of the world. No? Dr. Radhakrishnan is one of the best philosophers in the world. The last part he forgot. Dementia. He forgets everything. What happened? What happened? We're all big philosophy, go, systems of philosophy, big books are there. But I'm not saying that he's lost. But the point is, don't depend on your wisdom. Don't depend on your great caliber. I am such and such, I have so much money. Nothing to be proud about except in God. Because every pride gets destroyed. Because
didn't you say that even with dementia, if you've been enlightened, then you don't forget that you're enlightened?
That is inside is there. Yeah. Dementia is a brain, and it is the speech is not coming out. Suppose sometimes it happens. Sometimes in dream you find that you want to say something in your heart, but you cannot express. It is like that. Inside is there. If a person of realization or advancement, how much he has done, that does not go away. That remains. But you are not able to communicate with the world, express. That's a pain. See, all the people who are in a they can understand. Oh, this man is in a comatic state, not fully. He understands what you say. Sometimes he nods or tries to open the eyes, but his body is incapable of expressing those things. So the point is, don't trust on the body. Body is so good. I am strong and I do exercise and I do this. Don't trust on God. Yes, we'll have to do everything so that we can enjoy the bliss of God through a good body. But don't trust body. Don't trust money. Don't trust your everything. Trust on God plus everything. Ramakrishna is the example. Very simple, because many of you are new. I want to say again, remind, trust God. That is called one. And then put zero. Otherwise, everything in the world minus God is zero. Today you have money. What happened? The share market crashed. In split second it can crash. What happens to your money? You cannot trust. Today you are good and healthy. Tomorrow what will happen? Who knows? We are driving every day in the freeway. Recently I heard of a serious accident. They went to Jarambati, Holy Mother's place. And the whole family was driving, one in the car. One of the family member was driving. And what happened, God knows? Got into accident. A split second. 3 of the elderly person spotted. Gone. What? And miracle, one baby, one child survived with great injury, but surviving. Just give some explanation. Why this, why that? What to trust? We are talking about life, impermanence. Huh? We hear all these things. Oh, ha, ha, ha. It is happening somewhere. I am out. It will not happen to me. I am always in the safe custody. I am driving today. Who knows? Who knows what will happen to me? I was twice in that dangerous situation. Once Ashok's house, going to get a cup of tea in Ashok's house. And I had a big crash. And I totaled one car. I was saved, but I may have gone. So, no, that does not mean we will not drive. We will drive with care. That's important. But question is that we cannot trust that I have big car. I have a very sports car. I have $100,000, $150,000 car. It $150,000 car does not save anyone.
There's always a bigger car.
Bigger car always is there, and comfortable car is there, and truck is there, and then go on. Huh? So the point is that trust, everything is zero because it may vanish at any split second. Every glory, your education, your higher knowledge, and everything in the material world, everything is good. Earn that, but only that minus God has no value because at the point of death, all will go away. Your all treasure in your all ornament and everything. If I die this moment, what will be the condition of the ornament? What will be the situation of the bank balance? What will be my poverty situation? What will be my rich situation? What will happen to anything? Huh? So trust God and feel that He is here with me. And with that, live happily, whatever is there. If minus all 0, 0, 0, Ramakrishna says, everything is 0, 0, 0, 0. Meaningless, 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 meaningless. Because at any point you will feel frustrated. Why people with having abundant money and wealth and prosperity become frustrated? Why they feel loneliness? Why? Because minus God is 0. Put 1, then it is 10, it is 100, it is 1,000. Goes on multiplying its value, putting God. So that is the lesson here. Love God, try to trust God, try to be one with God, get energy with God, smile with God, cry with God, do everything, and then live in your eternity. Thank you.
I won't be here Thursday because talking about the body, I'm going to get an injection into my bad knee. And I won't be going anywhere for 2 days.
Gotcha.
Stay at home.
So which day is that?
Excuse me?
Which day?
It's Thursday. It's coming Thursday and Friday I won't be. And the next week and the weekend.